Today on Geek Devotions, we're talking about what separates Batman from the Joker and how you can help prevent some Jokers from popping up in your life. Hello, Devoted Geeks, and welcome to Geek Devotions, the show from devoted geeks who are devoted to letting people know that they are loved. I'm Dallas, and I'm so glad that you hit the play button. Do me a favor, if you like today's content, make sure you give us a thumbs up. And if you like to see this stuff on a weekly basis, like we do, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell to be notified every time we upload, which is on Tuesdays, Fridays, and sometimes on Sundays. As has been said countless times, I am a big Batman fan, and one of the more interesting storylines that plays out throughout the entire Batman series is the relationship between Batman and the Joker. Oftentimes, you find stories that seem to link them in a mysterious way, suggesting that potentially Batman is one decision away from becoming his own personal Joker. We've seen this storyline play out in countless renditions, from the comics to the movies to the video games themselves. In one of the video games specifically, there was a line that the Joker said to Batman that I find very, very interesting.
All it takes is one bad day to reduce the sanest man alive into lunacy. That's how far the world is from where I am. Just one bad day.
Unfortunately, this is a true statement. It really does take only one bad day to send somebody on a path of destruction to become their own personal Joker. And when that happens, it's really heartbreaking to see, because these are people with potential. These are people with talent, and it's being thrown away for some really nasty, nasty reasons. So how is this preventable? Well, it's really simple. You need people in your life that aren't jerks. I mean, really, that's what it takes, is people being in your life who care about you and love you. When I look at the stories between Batman and Joker, I see a couple of things. Now, to be fair, the Joker's line and his backstory is really kind of shady. You don't really ever get a full story what has happened. In fact, every time they tell his story, they're like, maybe this is what happened. But in The Killing Joke, you see a storyline of a potential background of the Joker. He was a normal guy who was just trying to make it as a comedian, and then fell into some really bad situations, and it all goes downhill from there. And that's how he ends up the Joker in that particular impossible storyline. The Batman, however, is different. He does suffer something incredibly tragic and depressing, and it's hard to bounce back from what he went through. However, around him were people who cared about him. In many renditions of the comic and in the storyline you find in movies and video games, Commissioner Gordon is a young beat cop who comforts young Wayne and tries to encourage him, lets him know that, look, you're going to make it. At the same time, throughout every rendition of Batman, you have the good old faithful Alfred, a man who steps up. Yes, his job is to take care of the young Bruce Wayne, but he steps up in a bigger way. He becomes like a father figure, speaking life into him, encouraging him, and it's a really interesting dynamic. So what's the difference? Well, in my opinion, it's whether or not you have people in your life to speak life into you and to encourage you in an appropriate and proper way. The Joker, not so much. Batman, absolutely. Both went through tragic things and have suffered tremendous loss. Yet, one is trying to save people and encourage them in a relatively dark manner. The other one, well, he's trying to destroy the world, because some people just like to watch the world burn. And some of you look at me and go, Dallas, that's really interesting and that's fun, but like, come on, man, like, how is this really, like, why do you believe this? How do you come to this truth? I mean, these are just stories. These are just comic books. I'm pointing over here because my comic books are all over here. Well, I can take you guys back to the scriptures. Proverbs 15 verse 1 says this: a soft answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. Short, simple, sweet, I know, but also very clear. Us speaking life, speaking softly towards people, can often defuse a situation and bring revelation of what needs to take place in their lives. However, if we're just harsh all the time and we're just going after people, guys, that can really just cause a firestorm that you don't want to deal with and cause a road to destruction for these individuals. Yes, what their decisions are on them, and they have to take ownership of what they do or don't do. But you as an individual don't have to feed one of those decisions. You as an individual could very easily go, hey, let me encourage you. Hey, how are you doing? Just loving on people. And it's really not hard. You go to the grocery store, you're checking out, and you go, hey, how's it going? You having a good day? Hey, thanks so much for doing this, checking me out. Hey, have a blessed day. Done. Simple. And you just walk out. You didn't spend a lot of time with them. In fact, that you're just waiting for them to finish checking you out. Why can't you speak life? You're hanging out with your friends, and you see somebody who's struggling with something. Just walk over quick, pick up whatever they're struggling with, and encourage them. Done. Simple. Small, simple actions will change the world. So here's my challenge for you guys for this week. Find one simple opportunity every single day to encourage somebody. Speak softly and to speak life, because you never know who may become a Joker or a Batman. So here's my question for you guys. What is your favorite Batman Joker storyline? Leave comments down below and let us know so that we can check them out and enjoy them. Like I said earlier in the video, the Batman Joker storylines and the relationship is really interesting to watch play out. So I'm curious to see which ones have been your favorite interactions.
Don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, as well as Twitch and our website. We have a lot of interesting articles coming up, such as what we thought of Carmen Sandiego.
Yeah, and Celeste is doing a book review on a book that's not even out yet. Pretty excited about that one.
Yeah.
That being said, guys, thanks so much for taking time to be part of our Devoted Geek community. Don't forget to check out Devoted Geek Life on Facebook. And if you would like to support the ministry of Geek Devotions, head over to patreon.com/Geek Devotions, where as little as $1 a month, you can help us reach people.
Yeah.
And love people. Let them know that there's a God who loves them so that they don't have that one bad day that leads them astray. All right, guys? So, we love you, appreciate you. Remember, stay devoted.
Peace and love.